2. Remember your number. Remember the number. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. All my 2s stand up. So, statistics tells me that none of you will graduate. 50% of this room will not graduate TSU or college in general in 6 years. What's going to make you different? What's going to make you the 50% that's sitting down versus the 50% that's standing up? Yes. What's the difference? Okay? You're going to see. But understand that if 50% of you will never graduate college, you're making an investment. How many of you actually go to McDonald's or go someplace and order something to eat and eat something that's not good and not without having to say something and sending it back? Who orders food and doesn't send it back if it's horrible?
And doesn't.
You just eat it.
I just throw it away or don't eat it, but I don't send it back.
So, and why would you do that?
Because I don't trust it. I just never trust sending it back.
But so if you buy something and you get it home and you don't like it, what do you do with it?
Now that I'll take back.
Okay, why?
Because it's not food. I'm not eating it.
Okay, but why?
Can't nobody spit in it.
Why?
Because I'm not happy with it.
No. Very simple. Understand this. R-O-I. What is ROI? Return on investment. So if you want a return on your investment, then what are you going to do to assure that you're that 50% that's getting the return on their investment by graduating college? What is it that you're going to do that separates you from everyone else? And to make sure that you get an ROI. Because who spends money without expecting something in return? Okay? Because you may go out, and you may take that young lady out once, twice, 3, maybe even 4 times. But at some point, you're looking for some type of return. Because you're not that nice of a guy now, are you? Are you sure? Yes or no? At some point, you want some type of return, right? You want a phone number or something. Okay. I'm just checking, making sure now. All right. So if you're looking for a return on your investment, then what is it that you're going to do to put you in a position to give that return? Such as?
I told you come to class. So you go.
10 class. Okay. Attend class, okay? So there's strategies that you can use to help you get through college, right? Okay. So now we understand all that. And we understand now that you're looking for ROI. Right? So if nothing else you need to learn, make sure you learn out of this class is return on investment. That's the most important thing. Because that's ultimately what everyone's looking for, which is why you're here. Because in high school it was free. But now you're actually paying. And now let's understand what happens if you don't. If you're that 50% that is standing up. And you've taken out a loan. And you say, oh, well, I didn't finish school. I'm not paying these loans back. Know what happens? That dream house that you thought about. When you go to buy that dream house, what do you think will happen? Why? Your credit's messed up. Correct. Okay? So, there's an impact on understanding. You see, it's always fun. Students say to me, well, it's not really, they don't see it as being money spent. But it is money spent. Okay, just because you don't see it right now, you are ultimately trying to get a return on your investment. Okay? So if you're getting a return on your investment, and you want a return on your investment, what are the things that you could do? Because, see, we get it wrong as professors and as universities, unfortunately. We think the university is just for who? We do.
You don't.
On the news today, was an article stating or talking about the statistics for the first 2 years of most university student learning is almost little to none because professors are more concerned about research than teaching. But yet, you're paying money. Now, how does that work? Because you have to understand, unlike anywhere else, you're actually paying to get something back, right? But yet, we don't necessarily see you as the customer. But you're the customer. And if you're the customer and you see something wrong, what should you do? Or what would you do? If it doesn't fit, what are you going to do? You must have quit. She didn't get it. Well, we're going to have to figure out what kind of lawyer you're going to be. But understand, right? If it doesn't fit, you're looking for, because you spent that hard-earned money. You did not get a chance to play on Facebook or Yahoo this day. You had to actually work. So, because you had to work, you really want to make sure that you get Gucci is not free.
That's right.
All right? So you want a return for that money that you're spending, that time that you're spending. Because that's the most valuable thing you have. The most precious thing you have is what? It's time. All right? So if that's the most valuable thing you have, okay, and you're spending this investment, then what is it that you're going to ultimately do? You're going to try and get the most out of it. And if you're the customer, you're going to what? Say things when it's wrong. And if you're not getting what you deserve, you should what? Well, you can't take it back, yeah. Because like that dollar that goes off on your cell phone, it won't come back. I'm going to tell you that now. That's part of the taxation, the government. So I'm like the government. Okay. So, understanding all of this, what is it that you want to get out of this class? In terms of your ROI. What is your expected ROI for this class? And a grade is not it. Because a grade is just record keeping. Let me make it very clear. All I do is keep records. Each week, you'll have a quiz, and I'll just mark them off and put the records in the book. That's all I'm doing is keeping records. But your actual ROI is your learnings that you will get from this class. So, what are the learnings that you're expecting and want for, what is it? How much is it a semester hour right now? In state? Yeah. Okay. So you spent $1,500, whatever, for this class, 3-hour class, in state. What is it you're expecting for your $1,500? Because would you spend $1,500? Because you could have spent that same $1,500 and bought you not just the bag, you could have had a little pouch, a couple other little things, right? Pay car note for a couple of months. So, what would you want? Because think about it like that, and that's the way you have to think about it. Opportunity cost. What's opportunity cost? Right, what you're giving up to get something else. So if you're looking at your opportunity cost is, I could have spent $1,500 doing something